Good morning. Oops, I got a spider web on my face. It's Barbara. Oops. Good afternoon. It's Barbara because I'm very late today. Thank you for joining me for coffee or cocktails or whatever you're drinking at this time of the day, wherever you are. Hello. Very, very late start today. Dennis brought me coffee in bed, so I lounged. Oh, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous day today. It was a beautiful day yesterday. We sat out on the deck for quite some time and enjoyed the shenanigans of our hummingbirds. We had to redo our ant moat because it kept tilting. Dennis had come up with this plan to put a little wooden block under it. Let me show you. Dennis had come up with this plan to put this little wooden block because the idea is that the wire can't touch the side of the red cup. The cup is full of water. And so the ants can't get from the water to the wire, from the wire through the water to the red cup, and then be able to walk down and get to the nectar. That's the idea. Well, we didn't have the wooden block underneath it. We had something inside it to try to stabilize it. It didn't really work. And yesterday we were covered with ants. So one of the things we did yesterday was implement his idea of the little stand on the outside, and it is working perfectly. No ants. There you go. That red cup is a sippy cup we had from when the girls were very small. They don't use sippy cups anymore. Dennis was out of the house at the time I was going to call the girls, and I didn't call them last night. So I guess today I'll call them and find out how their first week was. They were so cute. Allison posted a picture of them with their little signs. First day of 4th grade, first day of 1st grade. They're growing so fast. So I'll call tonight. Dennis won't be here. He has D&D. His away D&D, so it'll just be me, but I'll call. So there. Find out. Talk to them about their school and what they think about their teacher. And, it's all going to be, it was fun. It was good. Everybody's, kids. How was school? But anyway, it is really nice out here. And that's good. I have phone calls to make today, but I can make phone calls from the deck because, my phone works on the deck. So I think that's what I'll do because it is so nice out here. I can't get over how quiet it is. I hear a tree frog. But it's like one day the cicadas were deafening and then it's quiet. So I guess Dennis says that they make all that noise because, for mating purposes. And maybe it's so late in the season that they're done. Even if they're not dead, they're quiet. So I don't know. But it's pretty nice out here. So that's my plan for today. I have some phone calls to make. And, I keep saying this, and maybe I'll do it, I want to make gazpacho. And I have enough things sitting in the fridge now that are ripe enough that I can make gazpacho. So I think I will do that. See the hummingbird? They're so cute. But I could hear it. I can hear their wings. I can't get closer, so you're gonna have to expand the window on this so you can see it, but I hope you can see the hummingbird at the feeder. And yesterday night was definitely 2, maybe the 3rd one, I'm not sure. So I'll be out here on the phone looking at hummingbirds. And maybe I'll go in and make some gazpacho right quick because things are ripening. And another big tomato, which is kind of a yellowy red tomato, but it's definitely ripe. It's going to be my part of my dinner tonight for sure. So we are enjoying our garden. We've been talking about next year's garden. So in a hopeful, like it's going to work way, as opposed to normally at this time of the year, we're talking about how disappointed we were and it didn't work and never again. So this is good. This is good. It's funny, it looks like I have sun on my face. That's reflection from the house. The sun is behind me. So, yeah, no big plans. I did go to the library yesterday, like the great videographer I am. I didn't take you with me, but I did go to the library, and I got 4 books. I had, a while ago, been reading Charlene Harris books, and I had found for the first time and read the Lily Bard series, her Shakespeare series. I hadn't read those before, and the first 3 were electronic, but the last 2, I think there were only 5. But anyway, I only found 2 were not. So I found those 2, and frankly, I read them both yesterday. But anyway, and I got 2 Anne Cleeves. Anne Cleeve is the author of the books that Shetland is based on, and Vera. So she has apparently another sleuthy kind of person, but I haven't read any of those. But I got a Jimmy Perez, which is Shetland, and I got a Vera Stanhope book. So I got 4 books, 2 of which I've read already. They were quick reads, obviously, and light. But I guess I'll start on Anne Cleeves today, if I'm feeling up to reading. But when I was checking out, there was a woman checking out next to me, and she was obviously kind of renewing her card and hadn't been there in a long time, and was just getting reactivated in the library. And the woman said, "And you owe $4.24." And the woman said, "Really?" And I looked at the woman who was helping me, and I said, "You're going to say the same thing to me." She looked down, she said $2.50. I knew it, because I don't go to the library very often. I mean, months and months go by. But the books, you can only have them out for a month or 3 weeks. I have to look at the ticket. 3 weeks or a month, I'm not sure. 3 weeks, I'm sure, because the electronic books are 14 days, so it's 3 weeks. But I don't go to the library every 3 weeks, and so my library books get overdue, and then I panic and just drive through and drop them in the book drop. So at least the numbers stop adding up. So I knew every time I go, I owe them money, because I go so rarely, and I'm so bad about returning my books. But there is a library drop on the way to Kimberton, which Dennis goes to Kimberton all the time, so I'll have him drop off these 2 books, so at least I know I won't be paying for them. Anyway, but I enjoy going to the library, although we have many fewer books in our library than we used to. And our library, I think it's having some financial trouble or something. Well, you've always had to pay for things that other library systems don't charge you for. For instance, when I was working, and I've been retired now for 8 years, I sometimes got books on DVD to listen to in the car. I didn't download audio books or Audible books or anything like that, but but they cost $1 to take out. They weren't free. And they have a rent-a-book shelf in the library where you can rent these books for $1.35 for a week. Now, my guess is these are brand new bestseller books. And so they're trying to maximize their whatever. There were only a few books on there. One was a David Baldacci with a number in it, like 641 or something like that. I was going to go look it up and see, but my guess is it's like a brand new book just out. And so they're trying, for people who are really don't want to buy the book, they pay $1.35 and get it for a week, and they have to read fast. Of course, it wouldn't be a problem for me. The only problem would be taking it back. Boy, that would be a big fine if I was doing what I normally do. Anyway, so they're doing different things to try to come up with some money. And there are fewer books. It's very, very obviously fewer books. It's actually quite a big space for a branch, library branch. And yeah, it felt very open, which is nice, but you want to feel closed in with lots of books, and it's not feeling like that. And I was surprised to see vending machines. They had vending machines, like snacks and drinks, which was weird to me. But I guess, if people are camped out there all day, they're, probably eating their lunch and stuff. It's not like, I don't know. I guess you're allowed to eat in the library, so, apparently, because they want to make money on that too. Anyway, so I went to the library. And we went to visit Aura and visited with her for a little while. And, yeah. I hear a woodpecker over there. It's a lot quieter around here without those cicadas, though. Really, really different. Okay, well, that's it. Maybe I'll make some gazpacho today. I have to peel some things and then blend. And it's better, the longer it sits in the fridge, the better. So I got to get started with that. So maybe I'll do that. Anyway, I will say goodbye. I did not pick a winner for the August prize from Megan of Megan's Dyed Minis. So you still have time. I might do that tomorrow. So you might want to... Oh, and we have a holiday weekend in the United States. This is Labor Day weekend. So have fun. So it's a picnic type weekend. Ooh, it's soon Christy's anniversary. She was married on the 5th. Wow. I'll have to remember to tell them happy anniversary. Like, call them or like text them, not just say it on the video because Rich doesn't watch the video. Hummingbird is back. I don't know if you can see it. It's over by the window. It's looking at itself. I can hear him when it's quiet. Anyway, I'm going to go now. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please stay safe and stay sane.